Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Mind Your Exam. In this video, we will learn how to use the data table function that is present in Microsoft Excel to find the prediction of different result values depending on one of the input values. So let us take an example and understand. Here we have two values, length and breadth, and I have used these two values, which is 7 and 10, to calculate the area. So this area has been calculated by multiplying the value in the cell corresponding to length, that is cell B3, with the value present in the cell corresponding to breadth, which is cell B4. Then I have pressed enter. Now if I want to know what is the value of area or how the value of area changes when I change the value of breadth to multiple values. So instead of using the goal seek function that I explained in the previous video multiple times, we will use the data table that will allow us to get the result of area by corresponding to multiple different values of the breadth variable. You can also do it for the length variable if you want. Okay, so I want to calculate what will be these values of area when the value of breadth is changed to 15 or it is changed to 20 to 25 to 30 and so on. Okay, so for performing this function you have an option of data table in the what if analysis. So the first step to do so is to go to the data tab, and then from there you go to what if analysis. Now when you click what if analysis, you will see the third option of data table. Click on that option and then a dialog box will appear which has two inputs. Now if you want to get your result in the form of a row, then you will use the first input. Otherwise, if you want to get your result in the form of a column, then you will use the second option. Since my data is present in the form of rows, that is, it is present horizontally, I will use the row input option. So first you have to create such a table in which you are specifying different input values depending on which the value of area will be calculated. So after writing these values, first select all these data values. Do not select the options breadth and area because they are just labels. Select these values and you also have to select the empty cells. So in the first option where the value of breadth is same as the original value that we specified here, corresponding to that you have to specify the area, but you will not directly write and type in 70 here. You will put an equal to sign, type an equal to sign and write the address of the cell where actually we calculated this value 70 using the formula of length into breadth. Okay, so in this particular table your first entry will be filled by writing equal to and specifying the cell address where you actually calculated the area. Then you select all these cells, go to the data tab, go to what if analysis, click on data table. Then since it is a row input, I have my values as a row. So in the first option, I will click and select the cell which was the original value of breadth. So the original value of breadth was present in cell B4, which is the value 10, corresponding to which we entered this value of area. So I will only put the value in row input cell and press OK. And as soon as you press OK, you will see all these values have filled up automatically. Now what does this mean? It means that when the length is 7 and the breadth is 15, then the area will be 105. When the length is 7 and the breadth is 20, then the area will be 140 and so on. Now, if you want to get your result in the form of a column, Then you have to arrange your input variable that you want to change. I have taken the breadth variable here, and the result that you want to get in the form of a column, that is vertically. So the first step will be corresponding to the original breadth value, that means corresponding to the value 10, I will write the value of area by writing equal to and then selecting the cell where I actually calculated the area using the formula. This will tell Excel that use this same formula to calculate the area, but change the value of breadth in each case to these values. Okay. Now I select all these cells, the empty cells in which I want the result, as well as the input values of breadth that I want to change. Then I go to the data tab, I go to what if analysis, click on data table, and now I will type in the column input cell. In the column input cell, I will select the original input value of the breadth that was used to calculate the original area value of 70. Okay, then I press enter, and as you can see, again we will get the result, the correct result, but in the form of a column here. So that was all for today's video. I hope you have understood the use of data table in Microsoft Excel. Thank you for watching. Till we meet in the next video. Mind your exam.